Rivals Radio.
Welcome back to Rivals Radio with Wally and Dee right here on Rivals Broadcast Network.
Great to be here.
Today we're going to jump into the Johnny Hobbs Rookie Spotlight interview.
Ah, yes, the rookie running back.
Exactly. We've got the interview plus, some general background on the football rivals leagues just to give us the full picture.
Good context to have.
Right. And our mission really is just to figure out how this rookie RB is actually doing in his first season in the Football Rivals Pro League.
Let's get into it. Where do we start?
Okay, so Johnny Hobbs, running back, came out of Texas A&M.
Yep. And his favorite college moment, winning it all.
The national title. I mean, you can't really ask for a better college highlight, can you?
No, absolutely not. That championship background, it brings a certain mindset and expectation.
For sure. And what about the draft? His feelings on that were kind of interesting.
Yeah, he felt he landed, with a team that actually needed a running back.
Which has got to feel good for a rookie.
Yep.
Going somewhere you're wanted, prioritized.
Totally crucial. And being a second-round pick.
Yeah.
He seemed okay with that.
Yeah, especially considering he thought it was a strong draft class overall.
Right. That says something about how scouts viewed him. Not just good, but with real potential.
He wasn't hung up on the exact pick number.
No, it was about the system fit. He really stressed wanting to be somewhere that runs the ball.
Tells you about his style, what he thinks works for him at this level.
Exactly. So how's he actually playing? Early season thoughts.
Well, he says he's playing well. Maybe even, a bit better than some outside folks expected.
Okay, that's positive.
But, and this is the interesting part, he thinks he's playing below his own standards.
Oh, high expectations for himself then.
Seems like it. That kind of internal drive, that can be powerful, right?
Definitely. And he seems aware of the trust the team's putting in him.
Yeah, wants to prove he can handle a big workload.
That's a mature outlook for a rookie. It's not just about talent, it's reliability.
Consistent.
Exactly. You wonder, could that self-criticism actually fuel his development? Suggests he's not going to get complacent.
Good point. Now, that jump, college to the pros, it's always massive.
Always.
What was the biggest thing for him? The biggest eye-opener?
Speed. Straight up the speed of the defenses.
Yeah, that makes sense. Everyone's fast.
And smart.
Yeah.
These guys were all standouts before getting here. The margin for error just vanishes.
Identifying the hole, making the cut.
We might have a full second in college.
Yeah.
Here, it's like fractions of a second sometimes.
Wow.
Processing speed, defender closing speed, it's a whole different world.
Yeah.
And him acknowledging that shows he understands the challenge.
Okay, so he's adapting to the speed, feels the team trusts him.
Yeah.
How's the fit with the team itself?
He mentioned feeling like part of the family over in Tokyo.
Tokyo, right. The Tokyo Riot, that ties into the whole league setup, the NXUS conference.
Yeah, known for those rivalries.
Yeah.
And the Riot have that very distinct identity, don't they?
That samurai punk rocker thing, it's definitely unique.
It is. And Hobbs feels his style, hard-nosed, physical, fits right in.
Fits the team, fits the league's overall feel, maybe.
Seems like it. It suggests the league isn't afraid of that physical brand of football, and players like Hobbs feel at home there. That sense of belonging is huge for a rookie.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so promising start, good fit, but always room to grow.
Always.
What's he focusing on? Improvement areas.
Pass protection. That was his main thing.
Oh, interesting. Not just running the ball.
Nope. Wants to be someone the QB can rely on back there.
That's very team first for a running back, isn't it?
It really is. Shows he understands the whole offense. Keeping the quarterback upright is priority number one.
And pass pro is tough for rookies.
It's a huge adjustment.
Yeah.
It's not just about being strong. It's reads, technique, recognizing blitzes.
So him focusing on that suggests he really gets what it takes to be a complete back.
Exactly. The 3-down back potential, maybe.
Okay, so what about personal goals? What's driving him day to day?
Well, his main thing, he says, is just keeping up his production, maintain the level he's at.
Okay, steady presence. Makes sense.
But then he also mentioned wanting to set the single-season touchdown record.
Wait, what? The league record.
Yep, in the league's inaugural season.
Whoa, okay, that's ambitious.
That's putting down a marker, like you said. Shows incredible confidence.
No kidding. Setting a record in year one, that would write his name in the history books right away.
Big time. Speaks volumes about his self-belief.
Definitely something to watch. And what about the league itself? From a fan's perspective, what does he appreciate?
He pointed to the unique identities of each team, how they all feel different.
Yeah, the league seems to have put effort into that.
It seems so.
Yeah.
And he also mentioned the fans, the passion,
Even on the road.
Even on the road, yeah. Appreciates the energy, even when it's, directed against him.
That's a good sign, though, right? Shows Lee's connecting with fans.
It really does. When a player notices that kind of engagement, especially in a new league, it suggests they're building something real.
Creating those rivalries, that excitement. We see it with other players, too, like Cody Meltzer on his own team.
Right, the defensive star for the Riot. Those marquee players become focal points for that fan passion.
Okay, so let's try and wrap this up. Key takeaways on Johnny Hobbs' rookie year so far.
I'd say you've got a really motivated, very self-aware rookie. Promising start, clearly.
Understands the challenge, the step up in speed.
Definitely. And he's actively working on rounding out his game, especially that pass protection.
Seems like a good fit in Tokyo with the Riot's culture.
Yep. And he set some pretty lofty goals for himself this first season.
That touchdown record.
Yeah.
And he seems to genuinely like the league's vibe, too.
Embracing the team identities, the fan passion, it all paints a picture of a player who's adjusting well.
So here's maybe a final thought for you listening. You take Hobbs' self-assessment, his drive, that big goal he set. What kind of impact can one rookie running back really have? Not just on his career, but on defining the identity, maybe even the record books of a whole new professional league right from the start.
Something to think about for sure. The potential ripple effect.
Definitely. Well, that's about all the time we have for this deep dive.
It's been great discussing it.
Goodbye from Rivals Radio.
It's Rivals Radio.